Hey X, what you working on?
I am writing a soap opera.
Oh yeah, Tobias told me about that. How's it going?
I'm having a lot of fun. What brings you out here?
I'm out for a run since I live so close by. Oh wait, I mean I'm horsing around. Get it? 'Cause I'm a horse?
Delightful. Well, I guess I'm delighting around with my writing.
Yeah, X, that's exactly how that phrase works. Well, have fun. I'm gonna keep running.
I will see you later, Horse-a-gator.
Oh, no, X. No.
Now where was I? Ah, yes. All my Animorphs. Chapter 5, The Dream.
In this city, everyone's got secrets. Some are just deadlier than others. The rain hadn't stopped all night. It slicked the streets, turned the neon signs into bleeding smears of color, and made the city smell like rust and regret. I lit a candy cigarette, let the smoke curl around me like a cheap suit, and stepped into the alley where the call had dragged me. The body was waiting. She was sprawled out like a broken promise, face tilted toward the sky as if she'd been asking for mercy and got silence instead. Her dress was torn, her shoes scuffed, and the lipstick smeared across her cheek told me she'd fought back. The shadows clung to her like they didn't want to let go. I crouched down, careful not to let my candy cigarette ash fall on her, and studied the scene. No wallet, no purse, just a single silver locket clenched tight in her hand, like it was the last thing she wanted the world to remember. I'd seen bodies before, too many. But this one had a story written in bruises and silence. And I knew the city would try to bury it, same as it buried everything. But me, I wasn't about to let it. Not this time.
At the city morgue.
Rachel, I got a fresh one here for you.
Marco, how many times I gotta tell you, you can't just bring bodies in here. There's a procedure to follow. Get it through your thick skull.
Without this thick skull, I'd probably be in this bag too.
Like you'd be in here carrying a body bag, and you'd be in the body bag? How's that work?
You never can tell in this city. I hate it here.
Like I told you last time, I'm not gonna do this again. This is the last time. Now let's get a look at the body.
Notice anything?
Yeah, I do. These gashes. Hork-Bajir.
That's what I thought too. Andalite tailblade would have been cleaner, and a taxon wouldn't have left anywhere near this much of the body.
Oh, no. No, not again, Marco. You get out of here.
Come on, Jake. I think there's something big going on here.
I don't care. You think you can waltz in here like you own the place? After what you did last time?
He's right, Marco. You did exactly this last time. Waltz and everything. Jakes loves his procedures.
I was sure it was a foxtrot last time.
Can it? She knows her stuff. And if you knew your stuff, you'd forget this place existed.
Jake, this woman was killed by a Hork-Bajir.
You shut your mouth. There ain't been Hork-Bajir in this city since Axe kicked them all out.
Take a look if you don't believe me.
Well, I'll be an assistant principal. Hey, where'd you find her? Marco?
But Marco has already disappeared.
Home again. I needed to think. I walked through the lobby and up the 3 flights of stairs. The hallway smelled of broken dreams and regret. I'd gotten to the Bath & Body Works half-yearly sale a day too late this time. Shouldn't have even bought those candles. They're terrible scents. My apartment door sat at the end of the hall. The paint was peeling, the lock stiff, and the key never slid in without a fight. This time, though, I got in with just a brief argument. Lucky me. Inside, the place was as bad as I'd left it. One bare bulb humming overhead, shadows clinging to the corners, and a mattress that sagged like it had given up years ago. I tossed my coat on the chair and reached for a bubblegum cigarette. They chew like any other bubblegum. I just liked the shape. I thought about the body. I pulled the locket she had in her hand out of my pocket. I wasn't about to let Jake poach another one from me. If Rachel hadn't worked there, I'd never have gone in. Inside the locket was a picture of a man. A blue man. A man with a couple too many eyes. The city had a way of chewing people up and spitting them out. And tonight, it had left me with more questions than answers. Who wanted her gone? Why the locket? And why was there a picture of Axe in it? I poured myself a drink, strawberry Fanta, the kind that burns more than it soothes, and stared at the cracked plaster wall. The answers were out there, buried under lies and neon lights. But for now, all I had was the silence of my lousy apartment and the weight of what I'd learned. I reached for the phone.
Hey, Marco. What's going on?
I need to find Axe. Have you seen him?
Yeah. I just left Cassie's bar. He was down there, dancing up a storm. Even with his 4 left feet.
Axe is back at the bar? Thanks, pal. I pulled myself out of my ragged chair and back into the cold, wet night. Cassie's back at the bar isn't too far from my place, about a 5-minute walk. That's not the reason I needed another belt of strawberry-flavored courage, though. Axe, we need to talk.
Oh, my dear friend Marco, come join me.
Maybe after you're done playing that song.
Ready? Hello, Marco. It's delightful to see you.
Hey, do you mind? I got a detective noir thing going here.
Oh, I apologize. I do not speak French. I technically do not even speak English. It's all thought speech.
Great. Never mind that now. Axe, I found a girl.
Congratulations! It is about time.
No, Axe. On the street. Not looking so hot.
I know you're tight, Marco. It's okay.
Axe, she was dead. Had Hork-Bashir blade marks in her. And in her hand, this.
A locket? With my picture in it?
Exactly. Now, you know there haven't been any Hork-Bashir in town since...
Want a drink, sugar? Maybe some strawberry Fanta? I know it's your favorite.
Oh, hey, Cassie. No, I'm on a case. I'm just swinging through.
What's with your voice?
Doing like a detective noir thing. Anyway, I need to talk to Axe to find out who might be bringing Hork-Bashir back into the city.
Hork-Bashir? In our city?
I'm afraid so. Any ideas, Axe?
The only person I could think of who fits that description would be Visser 3. I've got his business card right here.
Visser 3. Rapid Extraterrestrial Covert Transportation Undisputed Master. Huh. This sounds like my guy. Oh, spells rectum. Nice. Anyway, wish me luck.
Good luck, Marco.
I hate this city. Everything here is black and white except for the neon signs and the bloodstains. When I got to the building, I knew I was at the right place. It was 5 stories tall, a footprint the size of half a city block, and flashing neon lights that spelled out Discount Hork-Bashir Warehouse. I drew my revolver and kicked in the door. I saw him, silhouetted in the entryway, and shortly, I saw him in my crosshairs. Once the dust cleared, though, I could see there was a problem. He was another Andalite, just like Axe, but I suspected that he and I weren't going to get along anywhere near as well. Oh, and I was in range of that deadly tail blade of his.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Marco, here to shut me down.
We can do this the easy way. Oh, I wish I could tell you that it was me that shot him. But no. I felt the pain in my gut, and I knew what I'd find there without even looking. I suddenly felt like a little sit-down would be nice. I collapsed to the floor in a heap, still clinging to life. The Visser looked at me with those eyes of his. Eyes that could choke a horse. Look, metaphors are kind of tough with an extra hole in you. I swear, though, he smiled at me with those eyes, and as he did, I aimed the gun still clutched in my hand right at his chest. Got him. And while this may look like curtains for me, I've still got one trick up my sleeve. Quick morph in and out healed me back up to healthy. And with that, I can... Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Not so fast, Marco the detective. I can morph too. I'm an animal. Remember?
So I guess we just see who runs out of bullets first?
I guess we do.
Hey, before you shoot me again, I want to compliment you on that very intimidating stack of explosive barrels you're standing on.
The what? Now, what possible reason could there be to keep these here, and for me to be standing...
With Visser 3 defeated, Tobias's coma ends, and Tobias wakes up.
That was super different, Axe. Hey, real quick, what was the reason that Marco needed the strawberry courage?
The what now?
There was a line. Here it is. That's not the reason I needed another belt of strawberry-flavored courage, though.
Oh, Detective Marco just does not like piano bars very much. I guess I should have explained that better.
Oh, an Axe. Just one more thing. Why wasn't I the main character in my own coma dream?
Whoops.
You have been listening to Episode 5 of Ax's Soap Opera, an Animorphs audio drama, part of Animorphs 55, the podcast. I am your narrator, James C. Taylor, from the audio drama podcast, My Amazing Woman. The part of Rachel was played by Chrisi Talyn Saje from the comedy audio drama podcast, Madison on the Air. Axe was played by Morkez Marihser, creator of Lupin III's skit comedy and the Marvel Infinite Rewrite audio film. Visser 3 was played by Dontae Majors. Cassie was played by Maya Walton. Jake was played by Alex Holton. Tobias was played by Zach Hurdle. Marco was played by Patrick Vierzba. The story was written by Patrick Vierzba. The audio, sound effects, and music were added and edited by Patrick Vierzba. The events in this story are from Patrick's imagination, and any resemblance to actual events is a coincidence. But if this did happen to you, I would really love to hear about it. Tune in next time as we continue the epic story of All by Animorphs.
Hey there, Animorphs fans. If you're listening to this podcast, there's a pretty good chance you're around the age where you've got small kids, or nieces, nephews, or that one friend's kid who keeps handing you sticky objects. If you've ever wished those little humans would focus their attention on something fun and actually educational, I've got you covered. I'm Patrick, you know me, and I'm also a voice actor and the host of Dad Reads to You, a kids' book read-aloud video podcast and YouTube channel where I bring children's stories to life with character voices, music, and all the cozy storytime vibes. It's perfect for car rides, quiet time, or whenever you need 10 minutes of peace. Search Dad Reads to You, all one word, on YouTube or your favorite podcast app, and let me read to your kids so you can, finish morphing.